before the second DLC drops, I was going to claim some mystery gifts. I know there were some other raid events, but I didn't care about those as much. It's a Dialga and Palkia event, which I might attempt, but I just don't like the 7-star raids. Especially because I have a few Dialga and Palkia. I did the Mewtwo, and that made me realize the 7-star raids are complete bullshit. But this was a quick, blind reaction to these events, just to see what nature I end up with on these events. So on and so forth. And I can throw some quick discussions about these Pokemon. I have a shiny Darkrai somewhere. Oh wait, I'll claim the other one and then I'll just check them together. Alright. Double check the code for this. Making sure I have the... Okay, no, I had it correct. Okay. I have to check the code in the middle. It's this. Show me Lucario. Yay!
Isn't it shiny Lucario and a Darkrai with the two events?
Yeah, I already claimed the Darkrai.
What was it, the Darkrai code, or is that not a code and that's just you claim the event?
They're both codes. Now, it's doing that thing where you spell words, but because things are missing, they substitute letters with numbers. Darkrai is New Moon is coming, and Lucario is Shiny Buddy.
Shiny Buddy, that's pretty good. The shiniest boy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like. Stop messing with that in a minute. I was moving a lot of stuff around.
Just check the things.
What the ball do? Alright. I also have to. Oh, okay. So I never actually moved up the shiny Darkrai. What the fuck? What game did that end up in?
I don't fucking know. Just check the thing.
I'm gonna check. It's a short recording. It should be, yeah. Yeah. I got timid, which is great.
So I do wonder if
it can be any nature. It's not rigged to be timid. It's just a run-of-the-mill Darkrai. Though you get the classic Riven.
Neat.
It's literally just a run-of-the-mill Darkrai, but timid is like the...
I'm sure the answer to this probably is only because it's level 50 and the move is probably learned later, but I find it funny that it comes with Hypnosis and doesn't even come with Dark Void. That is hilarious. Because they just kneecap the Darkrai.
To extend this for us.
The Lucario's right.
Yeah.
It looks like it's right next to it because those were your first two open
That was my point, yes. Naive, which is...
Though, Naive and it got both perfect, both attacks. That's sick. Is that...
No.
That shit feels like that's
sick. Also apparently any nature. Now the thing about Well,
Is Inner Focus the hidden ability?
I don't believe so.
Uh,
Hold on. I think I have a hidden ability. Lucario. It's gonna swap to my other game in a minute and react to those as well. That. Keep scrolling. Too many L's. One of these is hidden ability, I'm pretty sure. Oh, yeah, just
yeah, the hidden ability is justified. Huh, so,
yeah.
So is it set to be Inner Focus?
I think it was set to be Inner Focus. I don't remember. To very quickly before swapping to the other game, I'm sitting on the page. So, yep, ability, Inner Focus, that's set. The moves are set, but it says any nature. Oh, actually, no, wait, no. Darkrai says any nature. Lucario is set. Never mind. It is set to be mixed. They know what they did.
Fun.
Okay, no. I'm down. I couldn't remember. Never mind, guys, ignore me.
That's fun, man.
Yeah. So that happened.
Yes.
Probably check my other game on a single recording, because I can just cut footage and just keep this running. Hold on, yeah, let me just save, and then, save again. Probably cut to my other game. While Carson is playing Violet for the Let's Play, I do have a Violet file, and I've swapped to it a couple of times just to get extra events, see what I end up with. I'm just getting footage of my reaction. So the Lucario was set, actually, I just didn't notice that, but the Darkrai is any nature. I have to roll Timid on my other one, which is great because Darkrai is a special attacker and Timid's really good for Darkrai. Now, with some cuts, this isn't that long, and I can end off when I check the nature for the Darkrai. I'm trying to find my shiny Darkrai. It's probably in another game. If I had to guess, it's in Shield or Sword. I think I was using that for something. Probably try to find that after this. But, to comment on the Pokemon for 5 seconds. Oh, yep, quirky. It's funny. And Lucario is naive, so yeah, that's set. Did Lucario get a ribbon? Yeah. Okay. To very quickly talk about these two, Darkrai is a fast special attacker, so timid or modest is always good. Darkrai had a powerful signature move that was nerfed into the ground. Yeah, and it's too low level to even have it. It's a move called Dark Void. It used to be 80 accuracy, and it would hit 2 things in a double battle, so you had a pretty good chance of putting both things in a double battle to sleep. But Smeargle could learn any move in the game if it saw the move being used. So Smeargle could get Dark Void and basically cheese VGC, where Smeargle was given good utility moves and was just designed to be annoying. So they nerfed Dark Void, then they stopped Smeargle from using it anyway, and while a lot of people will say, oh, nerfing Dark Void and stopping Smeargle from using it is excessive. In some cases it kind of is, but at the same time, I don't think that's the worst thing. Even though events are normally not allowed in VGC, but I don't think the nerf is that bad because that was always obnoxious since events are always allowed if you're doing unranked stuff. And the amount of times over the years I've seen people trying to fucking cheese out doubles with a Darkrai is obnoxious. But to wrap up my little discussion here, Darkrai is phenomenal as a special attacker. The sleep thing is kind of unfortunate, but I've always thought sleep is degenerate and stupid anyway, so, you know, fuck you, Darkrai. Then they nerfed the accuracy of Dark Void to 50, which I do think is fine considering it hits two things in a double battle, but as for Lucario, Lucario can be physical or Lucario can be special. This one is designed to be mixed by boosting speed, dropping the special defense, and letting both attack stats be untouched. But Lucario can run 100% physical or 100% special. The problem with the mixed sets will always be you are giving up some consistency to put points into one attacking stat by basically having one other attacking stat sort of take away from kind of your main damage dealing. So yeah, I worded that a bit weird. Because you wouldn't want to do both attack stats maxed out, because then you wouldn't have speed or anything. So basically, Lucario, while it can be mixed, if you run mixed sets, you always run into the problem of you're taking away from one of your attack stats to give the other one something. And that can often mean you lose.
Just to end the thing.
I'm about to end the thing. I have to explain one thing. Because I know someone would say this if I didn't. That sometimes with a mixed set, you run one attacking stat and put most of your points into that stat. So let's say you want most of your points on a Lucario to be physical attack. You then give Lucario Nasty Plot so that its special attack can be boosted by Nasty Plot, so that Nasty Plot becomes a setup move that patches up the special attack that you didn't invest as much in. And the idea becomes you invest heavily in the stat you're not going to boost with setup. That's all I wanted to say. And Infernape has done that on and off. Though Infernape's attacking stats are also just good enough where Infernape, even without fully committing to that, can sometimes get away with a similar idea to Lucario that I need to say before I end. Lucario, because it's a fighting type, could get close combat. And close combat is 120 power plus stab, meaning you can invest a little bit less in physical attack and still punch your way through things. And my whole point, to finish this nonsense, and then I can end off since it's been like 20 minutes. Mixed attackers need to be mixed in a way where you can offset the points you're losing. And a good way to do that is through setup moves or setup abilities. That way you gain attack or special attack from what your ability does. or your setup. Empoleon is another good example before I end, where Empoleon has a decent physical attack, but now it gets competitive, meaning it can boost its special attack. But if you wanted to do mixed things with an Empoleon to use some unique physical coverage, you could invest a little bit into physical attack and let competitive boost your special attack. And that would be okay. It's stuff like that. But with all of that said, I'm about to end. So this was a small little update of just reacting to the events and trying to explain some things. I hope you all enjoyed the video, and I hope I will see you all next time. So as always, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, everybody. I hope you come back someday. See you later. It's time for the question of the day and my overall thoughts on the topic. So, anyway, what is your overall opinion on these two events? And what is your overall opinion on these two Pokemon? First off, I like both of these events. You don't really get a shiny Pokemon event all that often, so getting a shiny Lucario was really nice, especially because that Lucario is actually designed to be a mixed attacking Lucario, which I think is incredible. As for Darkrai, it's great seeing a Darkrai again, because Darkrai is kind of rare, and you don't really see Darkrai events all that often. So, overall, I think these two events are fine. But anyway, you can leave your thoughts, opinions, and answers in the comments, or you can leave them on social media. All of my social media links, as well as my Discord links, are in the video description. Now, as always, I need to be a shill for a minute. If you subscribe to the channel, and if you follow me on social media, that really helps our communities grow. But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed the video, and I hope I will see you all next time. So, as always, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, everybody. I hope you come back someday. See you later.